Hi and welcome to Old School Blues Guitar. It is time for the classic song breakdown for January through March 2018. This time we're going to take a look at a tune called I Wanna Ramble by Junior Parker. And the tune features one of these A boogie patterns. And it's really kind of fun to play, and it's got a cool solo, very simple but very cool. And let me just start out, let's just begin with the start of the song, and then we'll go through the main riff, and then we'll focus on the solo. It's pretty much the same thing throughout the song, so if you learn the first verse and the solo, then you've pretty much got the whole thing. Song's in A, and he's going to kick off the tune. The intro is actually the guitar player, I think it's Pat Hare on this, not positive, playing a D7th chord. And he starts out with something like this. Then he goes into the A, which is just an A. So my D7th is a typical first position D7th chord. And then I'm going to the A with my first finger on the second fret, getting the second, third, fourth string. And the main boogie rhythm, this is what I think he's doing. He leads into it with a double stop, goes like this. And that's played kind of slowly, but what I'm doing here, this is an A7 double stop. My first finger's on the third fret of the first string, ring finger's on the fifth fret of the second string. And I'm sliding into it from one step below, and I'm picking the second string, fourth fret, second string, and sliding to the fifth fret, and then picking the first string when my first finger gets to the third fret. So we've got this. And then I'm just sliding the ring finger back to the third fret of the second string. And I think he just pulls off there. Back to the A. I don't think he takes it all the way to the first fret. That would be kind of hard, but maybe he does it. Maybe he does. But when I listen to it and when I try to play it, it just seems too hard to do that and keep the timing. So what I hear is that. And then he's going to keep that first finger anchored, and then I think the pinky going to the fifth fret of the third string. And he's going fifth fret, off, and then picking the fourth string. And then upstroking, getting the third and the fourth fret. Third and the fourth strings. So it's third string, fifth fret, open, and then the open, or with the first finger up here at the second fret. He doesn't get the fifth fret of the fourth string. Check the tab on this. So the whole thing goes like this. And sometimes I hear him upstroking twice, I think. It's hard to tell exactly. Other times it's just once. Like that. Other times it's... And that's what I hear. Now the tricky part for me is the timing. When he goes from the 1, where he just stays on the 1 with this. And then he's going to go to the D. He stays on that for a while. What I don't get is the exact timing, and I don't know, when they recorded this song, did Junior Parker, have a way of singing this and the band knew what he was doing, or did he just kind of ad-lib it and switch? He gets his, the vocal and he's going, well, like that. You don't know when he's going to come in on the 4. So is the guitar player just waiting and then reacting, and that's why it sounds a little out of joint. To make it sound in time, I do it like this. Let me just play a verse through one time, complete with the D7 thing. And this is how I would do it if I was playing it with a group. So it kind of has a regular time if you do it like that. Listen to the recording and see if you understand what I'm talking about. And if you get the timing, how he's doing it, do a video, show me. Don't just explain it. I wanna get it. I don't get it. I don't see it. It's just not clicking. So I'm just doing it simplified there. Now the solo of the song, after he goes through a couple verses, couple things like that, eventually he's going to go into the solo. Let me just play the solo one time through, complete with the rhythm part, and then we'll take it apart. That's basically the tune with the solo. What I'm doing is playing these first licks really over that A7 double stop. That's an A7, just like that would be an A7 double stop. So I'm starting out the first verse, sliding from the 3rd to the 5th fret on the 2nd string, to the 3rd fret of the 1st string, and then twice on the 5th fret of the 1st string. And then I'm going to go to the 8th fret of the 1st string. I'm just playing over a 1st position A blues box. Whoops, lost my volume there. And then he's going to come back with a bend, bending up on the 8th fret of the 2nd string to the 5th fret of the 1st string. Whoops. And then 8-5 on the 2nd string. Then he's coming back down here, bending up on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. So that whole phrase again. Like that. And then the second time around, he does something just slightly different. He does. So he's going 8-5 on the 1st string. And then that same, back into that, and then he slides with the double stop, back into the rhythm. Again, listen to the original song, check the tab. Then the last part of the solo, he's going to start from the 2nd fret of the 3rd string to the 1st fret of the 2nd string, slide 3-5 on the 2nd string, 3rd fret of the 1st string, and then one of these slides, 5-3 on the 2nd string. So like this. Whoops. And then he's going to start from the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And he does like a quick bend and back to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. So the whole thing like this. That's how I hear him playing that. Then he goes back into the rhythm. And it keeps going, and eventually, when he gets to the end of the song, it just fades out. There's no end tag or anything like that. So basically, that is Junior Parker's I Wanna Ramble. It's a really cool boogie song. I'm not sure if there's a second guitar on that or not. You can listen to it. I didn't check the credits or the personnel on that to see if there was a second guitar. But if you're playing by yourself, you can keep that boogie going pretty good. And if you want to throw in the solo, you know, if you've got someone else playing behind you, that would be nice, but it'd probably make it work without a rhythm guitar on that. So anyway, that is my song breakdown of the month, January, February, March 2018. And I will be back again in a couple months with another classic electric blues song breakdown. Hope you enjoyed this lesson. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you again soon.